from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
We all have wishes at Christmas. Maybe it's a car, repairs to your home, new appliances, or travel. Get yourself that perfect gift with a GUT Credit Union Christmas Make-A-Wish loan. You can get the money you need to make that holiday wish come true. Apply for a loan and you'll be entered to win one of 5 shopping sprees at Foodland Supermarket. Plus, great prizes from Sol AC Limited, Dean Mattresses, Digicel Grenada Limited, and Beacon Insurance. Call 440-1354. Email loans@gutcu.com or visit go.gutcu.com/Christmas. Apply now and make your wish the perfect gift this Christmas. Special conditions apply.
Good evening. This is Network News for Wednesday, December 21, 2022. In the headlines, GUT President General expresses satisfaction as government pays TAMCC lecturers outstanding increments. RGPF warns against signs of grooming amidst issues of child sexual abuse. Government promises start of halls of justice in 2024. In Around the Globe regionally, State House intruder not responding to questioning in Guyana. Internationally, Ukrainian president travels to the U.S. to meet U.S. President Joe Biden. Plus, in the sports news, new inclusions in the slate of sporting events for the 2023 Independence celebrations. Stay with us. We'll be back after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Hello, I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Management and staff at Bailey's Funeral Home recognized and rewarded 2 individuals for their thoughtfulness in keeping citizens safe. Christina John was in hand for the presentations.
On behalf of Bailey's Funeral Home, we present you with this token of our appreciation for all the hard work that you have done for the community of Grenada and beyond.
On behalf of Bailey's Funeral Home, we'd like to present this token to you for all your hard work you have been given to the country. Thank you.
I'm sure many of you will agree that the services provided by these 2 ununiformed, unappointed traffic assistants should not go unnoticed. Voluntarily and almost on a daily basis, Benedict John and Hugh Joseph assist school children in crossing the streets safely to get to the nearby schools and ensure the smooth flow of traffic coming from different directions. On Wednesday, the management and staff at Bailey's Funeral Home saw it quite fitting to reward those 2 individuals for their selfless service to the public. They were both presented with gift baskets that should brighten their Christmas holidays.
Here on the Carnage, about to do a presentation to 2 people who my staff decided that they're going to give them a token of appreciation. What is happening here is just blessings flowing from God to me, to them, to there, and it moves on to someone else. That's all is going on here. We just want to give the Christmas joy and the Christmas cheer to these 2 gentlemen who stand in the sun every day day after day and call traffic, and we just want to let them know we appreciate what they have been doing for the community in Grenada.
Benedict John is usually positioned on the top of Cemetery Hill in St. George, an area that is blind to motorists coming from opposite directions. He has been doing this for the past 2 or more years. He said he is thankful for the gesture.
Access, the road for the concentration school, and to really work what I have to do. They want to give me a good chance in my hand, and the work I do is good for them too.
On the other hand, Hugh Joseph, referred to as the strict warden, takes up duty during the early morning rush hour and stays throughout the day, directing traffic at the intersection of St. John's and Upper Church Streets in the capital. Today, this is what he expressed in recognition of his hard work.
You understand, it is a warm welcome to I to dedicate myself to serve the individuals, because trafficking, it helps the transaction more frequently and it prevents accident and it has one to move to and fro safely. I love coming in. Yeah, dedicated to the children. Thank you.
Both John and Joseph are grateful to members of the public who would drop them tips as they traverse daily. Funeral director Mr. Clinton Bailey is hoping that other businesses will follow the trend in doing likewise, that of helping others.
If we can help 2 people in the community, we have done a lot. If every business helped 2 people, for the past couple of years, we've been helping other people. One has since died, and may his soul rest in peace. But this is my wonderful staff, and they were blessed, and they decided to bless 2 other people. So I want to congratulate the staff on a wonderful job for the year and their thought. It's a thought that counts.
Season greetings from Bailey's Funeral Home.
Selena John, GBN News.
So well deserved. Gentlemen, thank you for your selfless service. Well, following months of industrial action and back and forth between the bargaining agents and the previous administration over outstanding increments, lecturers at the T.A. Marisha Community College have received some financial relief. President General of Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, says under the new administration, these workers have received salary increases. However, he says the retroactive payment was still outstanding, the sum of up to $10 million. Bartholomew shares what he says is some good news.
And there was an agreement with the Ministry of Education, the Government of Grenada, TAMCC Council, and the Grenada Union of Teachers together with Public Workers Union for the payments to be made, the retroactive payments in tranches, 3 tranches. And the first payment we have agreed for no later than the 31st of December 2022. And I'm happy to report that the new administration under the Honorable Deacon Mitchell would have kept their promise and their commitment to pay the first tranche. And right now, TAMCC, or the administrative part, would have received the sum, and let me quote it for you, $3,211,638.11. And that is for the first payment.
The GUT President General says this builds confidence between the parties involved and applauds government for its effort in finding a resolution. He had more good news to share.
Also want to take the opportunity to congratulate the Ministry of Education, the new administration again. As I was said, what happens is that new teachers are teachers who are under contract. The contractual arrangement usually come to an end on the 31st of August. And it means that these new teachers, they had to be rehired. And about 450 new teachers, they did not really receive salary. It takes at least about 3 months. And that was something that we were working on to see if we could lessen and the length of time that teachers really and truly new teachers in the system get paid. And so I'm happy to report that the Ministry of Education, the Public Service Commission, DPA, they did work as speedily as try to do whatever they can to ensure that for this Christmas, these teachers who we had again smiling and they did receive their payments, also retroactive payments from September to December.
He added that some teachers holding bachelor's and master's degrees also received upgrades at the TAMCC level. This story to report grooming has been a concern for the Royal Grenada Police Force as it works towards expunging child sexual abuse. Beverly Telesford has the rest of the details in this report.
As the Royal Grenada Police Force continues to grapple with the issue of child sexual abuse, awareness is being drawn to the issue of grooming. Grooming can be defined as befriending and establishing an emotional connection with a minor under the age of consent, and sometimes the child's family, to lower the child's barriers with the objective of sexual abuse. According to Officer Charles of the Special Victims Unit, while grooming is not a crime, it can lead to criminal activity. The officer broke down the 7 stages of grooming and relayed how damaging it can be to the victim.
We have the first stage, which is identifying and targeting the child, and the targeters, they select the persons based on their desire. In Grenada, mostly the student athletes are most targets of sexual grooming. And we have stage 2, that is where they try their best to gain the trust and access to the child, so they may rely on the persons, on the target's vulnerabilities. We have stage 3, that's where they play a role in the target's life, and they may tend to make the child feel that he or she is the only person that can understand them. We go on to stage 4, that's where they will try to make that person, their target, isolate themselves from their families. Then we go on to stage 5, that is where they create a secret relationship, and they will explain to them how important and vital, and let me just say again, how crucial it is to keep that relationship a secret. And once that person finds, well, yes, I have that upper hand on that child, I believe that they will not say anything, that's where they go into that sexual activity. And then we have the 7th and final stage, which is where they give them gifts to keep their secret.
She offered advice to potential victims or young people who believe they are being groomed by anyone.
Our advice at the Special Victims Unit out there to our children, if you are a victim of this, comfort to us, because this can lead to other serious activities happening to you. Serious and illegal offenses.
Officer Charles said while a person may not be charged for grooming, there are other avenues through which they can be found in offense of the law.
The grooming, as I say, is not basically a criminal offense, but there is an offense under the Electronic Crimes Act, right? Cultivating an online relationship with a child. And it's very serious. So let's say, for instance, a gentleman by the age of 40 is engaging in a conversation with a student age 12. She has a phone. Whenever in the night the parent leave her alone, she's there, they're talking, babes, I love you, when can we meet, whatnot, and can we have sex and whatnot. That in itself constitutes the offense of cultivating an online relationship, and that person can be charged.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
The year 2024 will see the construction of Phase 1 of the Halls of Justice, as money has already been allocated to start the process. Rena Thomas tells us more.
In 2024, the public will see the commencement of construction on the first phase of Grenada's Hall of Justice. Minister for Labour and Legal Affairs, Senator Claudette Joseph, disclosed this on Tuesday. She said $3 million has been allocated by the NDC administration for the project.
President, members of this House, you will see that $3 million has been allocated for the first phase of the construction of a new Hall of Justice for the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Mac. A Hall of Justice will provide a permanent home for the judiciary, just as the legislature has a permanent home.
The senator, in her contribution to the 2023 budget, said the construction of the Hall of Justice is well overdue. She outlined the services that will be provided once it is completed.
It will provide a well-outfitted vault, not just for the records of the Supreme Court Registry, but also the records at the magistracy, because there's an issue with storage of the records there as well. It will provide all the courts needed for our country, and the magistracy of the Southern District. So all the magistrates' courts on St. John Street, the high courts, facilities for mediation, a family court, court reporting unit, all the support.
Proper housing of court sessions and other legal proceedings is one that has been demanded by the judiciary for many years due to the dilapidated state of local courtrooms. Minister Joseph said once things go well, the construction of the first phase of the project will begin in January 2024.
This initiative, as I said, Madam President, is a carryover from 2011 when last serious attention was given to the judiciary. All things being equal, and if everything goes well, Madam President, we should see ground being broken on this project as early as January 2024.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett-Thomas reporting.
This is Network News. Still ahead from us, Opposition Senator Neilon Franklin addresses planned tax increases on alcohol and cigarettes. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Pfizer celebrates 75 years of transforming lives with its celebratory suite of loan products. Own your own vehicle, education, land, or home, and anchor your roots. Start living the life you deserve by applying for an Own Your Own loan at reduced interest rates. Simplify your life and consolidate all your debts by applying for a Simplify loan and open doors to new beginnings and explore more opportunities to shape your future. Call or send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987 or email us at loans@arisecu.com today to continue your journey towards financial freedom. Terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union, celebrating 75 years of transforming lives.
Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check your tree lights and outdoor lights for damage each year before you use them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children never to touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside or vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
After a long year of waiting, Flow brings you the magic of Christmas giving. Discounts on devices to bring you closer to your loved ones. Prizes to enjoy with your family and friends. And the best in entertainment bundles for everyone to gather around. This Christmas, one gift brings many more, like more data and speeds to share everything with the family. So sign up, bundle up, switch up, top up, or pay up to win $4,000 in cash or appliances plus other weekly prizes. For the best in Christmas deals and rewards, visit discoverflow.co.
Why wish upon a star? Our bank is better by far. Whatever you're wishing for this Christmas, we'll give you low interest and no fun.
Make your wishes come true this Christmas with a loan from Co-op Bank. Make those home renovations, treat your family and friends, and get the things on your Christmas list. All of this is possible with our hassle-free financing of up to $40,000. Apply today and you can be one of the 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website or your nearest retail banking unit for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Christmas wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you. Welcome home.
Yar, shiver me timbers. What's this? Free tile?
Ooh, free tile? We've got to go capture this treasure.
Full speed ahead! Yar, with prices like these, there's no need to plunder at all. Free tiles for Christmas is back at Island Style.
Yo ho ho! Buy 100 tiles at the regular price, get up to 20 tiles absolutely free! Magnificent!
Remember, when you think tile, think Island Style. Yar, maybe I should tell my fellow pirate elf, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, I think he's busy fighting monsters these days.
A night so magical, simply magical, food and magical. Bring your family.
They come with a catalog you know word for word. They have a league of fans that stretch as far as the eye can see. Their legacy speaks for itself, so we don't have to. The Radisson Grenada Beach Resort is the place to be this New Year's Eve from 9 p.m. for the classic way to ring in the new year, featuring Third World.
You should know it's time for the world to. So won't you try?
This classic cast will also feature Sabrina and the Treehouse Band live. Early bird tickets are available at GoToFets.com and Cast Unisex Boutique. Single tickets $500, couples $800. Sunshine Promotions presents Classic. A signature all-inclusive experience, celebrating the old and welcoming the new. Sponsored by Blast, Independent Agencies Limited, St. Augustine Medical Services, Radisson Grenada Beach Resort, Best Quote Construction, and Netherlands Insurance, proud supporter of the arts.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the season to be jolly, and the NLA is giving back loads of prizes to its loyal customers in its exciting Xmas Bonanza promotion. Yes, Grenada! It's your opportunity to win hams and bottles of wine and rum from November 15th to December 31st. Over 450 prizes will be up for grabs during this festive season. Simply purchase a single ticket valued at $12 or more in Lotto, Cash 4, Playway, or Pick 3, and check your tickets for the word ham, wine, or rum. Play daily for chances to win every day. Prizes are redeemable at NLA's head office on the Carenage on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting November 16th, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, supporting sports, culture, and nation building. Happy Christmas, Grenada! Ho, ho, ho!
No, this is Christmas time. Celebrate and stand. With furniture on, you can will make it with your one. With unsecured loans, reduced interest rates, win cash prizes for the best Christmas ever. So we'll make it, hey, bar playing, hey, ham and black cake eating. No, this is Christmas.
Get unsecured loans up to $50,000 and a chance to win cash prizes this Christmas at Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
With Digicel, it's the Christmas that keeps on giving. Switch on to the fastest LTE network with any plan or bundle and get 10 gigabytes more data every month, all year. More entertainment on the move and more connectivity to create more Christmas moments. Buy and stay on any Christmas plan and get 10 gigabytes on us every month for the entire year. With Digicel, it's the Christmas that keeps on giving.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Have your family or friends ever needed cash now, but you are nowhere close to give it to them directly? With the cardless cash feature from Republic Bank Online and your mobile phone, it is hassle-free and convenient to send money to anyone, including yourself, using the Republic mobile app. Simply log into your account, access the cardless feature, enter the amount you want to transfer, and using the access code provided, the cash can be withdrawn instantly from a designated Republic Bank ATM without a card. Republic Bank Cardless Cash is convenience at your fingertips. To learn more about our cardless cash features, visit republicgrenada.com for more details. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back at Television Center in the 2023 budget presentation. The Deacon Mitchell-led administration announced that from February 2023, government will substantially raise the excise taxes on alcohol and cigarettes. Senator Neil Franklin on Tuesday addressed this issue, saying an increase in taxes on these items can negatively affect the living standards of low-income families.
Understood that this move is largely driven by health concerns for our nation, and I understand. However, Madam President, I ask if the government has considered the fact that an increase in tax on these same goods have serious social implications as well. People who are already addicted to these goods will not purchase less of it in response to the tax increase. What will happen, in fact, Madam President, is that their income, while their income remains fixed, and the cost of these goods go up, their disposable income for the household will be reduced. And the effects on the mothers, on the fathers, the children are significantly negative, Madam President.
Senator Franklin believes that the focus should be on breaking these addictive habits, rehabilitation and education, rather than ad hoc tax increases. Senator Franklin says alcohol and cigarettes are two of the most largely undeclared commodities by passengers entering Grenada. He foresees an increase in the smuggling of these goods on the seaports. To address this, he cites the need for more human resources within customs.
Between higher tax rates on these commodities and smuggling is directly proportional, and therefore the officers there will need the help, all the help that they can, rather, to do a good job in order to collect the $410 million. So I say, consider that. But we see one new post, one new position in the customs, one additional staff, but collect $410 million. Madam President, come 2023, the citizens of Grenada will see increases in taxes on sugar, increases in electricity costs, the imposition of the environmental levy on water, and increases in contributions to NIS. If this is not a slap in the face of the middle class, those in the lower income bracket, I don't know what is.
If you are not careful with what you eat, it can sometimes be detrimental. Christina John explains.
With Christmas Day only 3 days away, butchers, vendors, and supermarkets are abuzz with shoppers. The words to customers: be vigilant of what you buy, where you buy, and from whom you buy items for consumption. Don't eat to your death. Over the past weeks, farmers have been complaining of suffering at the hands of thieves, crying out from the loss of their livestock and farm produce. Law enforcement and health officials are warning consumers about the purchase of meat, especially as stolen animals for resale have become an area of major concern. Health Inspector Kelvin Licorice explains.
The concerns lies in terms of you'll actually have the issue where, for example, the animal, might have a wound. It was actually not treated, for that wound, and as a result of that, you actually have antibiotics. Let's say, for example, in the tissues and muscle of the animal, and that have not been worn out, so to speak, and as a result, it's going to actually affect, the public by eating meat, that have antibiotics residues and stuff like that.
Partygoers are also cautioned about consuming foods purchased by the roadsides.
The people who are going into fete as well for the Christmas, we need them to be very mindful as where they're eating, because people say that people just spoil people with animals. People don't spoil people with animals. People usually give the animal medicine, and there's a very bad medicine which can result in death. if that animals is been given, if those animals have been given that medicine around that time, and these animals and them have been stolen, you purchasing or you thieving that person animal and going to cook, it can cause death to a lot of other persons, because that medicine is very detrimental.
Meat handlers are also being advised to practice safe slaughtering methods and handling of livestock. Exposure to the elements such as dust, sunlight, and insects often leads to the contamination of meat. Christina John, GBN News.
The scourge of predial larceny is what has been creating a buzz on social media.
We present the news. You analyze the various topics and distill the issues as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz report.
Predial larceny continues to plague farmers. Just as this farmer was preparing to reap the benefits of her hard labor ahead of the Christmas holidays, thieves beat her to the punch.
Losing more than $1,000 in the space of a month, owner of Footprint Grenada, Sally Gidhari, is frustrated as her only source of livelihood is being taken away from her by thieves. The foreign national, who has been living in Grenada for the past 14 years, has been supplying the local supermarkets and vendors with her produce for over 2 years. She says this is the 4th time this month she has been a victim of predial larceny. Gidhari explains that her farm is not the only farm affected by thieves after investing so much in their businesses.
Social media users took to the comment section to share their thoughts about this development. The following views are that of members of the public and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network. This person said, "It's a sad situation. I'm a regular victim of predial larceny as well. Reporting to the police is just a waste of time, and even if you do the matter taken to court, the thieves get more justice than the farmer." Carolyn said, "It's really unfortunate what a lot of farmers have to go through. It's not just the crops being stolen, but it's the thieves stealing all the time and effort being put into growing these crops." Cynthia said, "Who's buying from these people? They too should be charged. How many times are we going to hear that all farmers should produce ID with farm location? If none, don't buy." And Anthony said, "Unfortunate. The image of the thief needs to be made public. Police should also consider investing in drones to better patrol these remote areas." That's what's buzzing tonight. We encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to submit your think pieces on trending topics locally, regionally, and internationally via our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
When we return, we'll report what NOASA's Board of Directors has been doing in the spirit of Christmas. Stay with us.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Surround yourself with the fresh aroma of Beep Ocean Spray Air Freshener. Relive the joy of being out on the open ocean with Beep for a happy, healthy home.
This Christmas, give the gift of sight with a little help from Quartz Optical. Choose from the widest selection of fashionable and affordable frames with flexible payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Schedule your appointment online today at www.quartzoptical.com and get a free gift with every frame plus lens purchase. Come enjoy our gift to you from Quartz Optical, where your eye exam is always free. All major insurance providers are accepted. See in store for details. Merry Christmas from Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Spicile Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Spicile Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. Here's another little known fact. Spicile Imaging has 3 centers. We operate at Grenville, the Carnage, and at the Ocean House, Grandlands. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 406-1500 or visit any of our 3 locations. Spicile Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
A night so magical, simply magical, foodland magical. Bring your family to Foodland Friday, December 23rd for a magical night of shopping. A magical night of shopping.
Solar lights are back in stock and will be available for purchase at Southern Electrical. Here is a list of the solar lights that we offer. 200 to 300 watt intelligent floodlights with camera, 300 to 500 watt solar street lights, 60, 100, 200, and 500 RGB solar floodlights, 100, 200, 300, 500, and 800 solar floodlights, solar garden lights, 25, 40, 60, 100, and 200 watt solar floodlights, 3, 7, and 10 watt solar wall lights, motion sensor garden lights, motion sensor floodlights, 30, 60, and 90 watt solar street lights with accessories, 5 watt solar wall lamps, 40 and 60 solar street lights, and 100 and 300 solar floodlights with battery power display. Now available at Southern Electrical, Dusty Highway, St. George. Visit our showroom today.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
I want you folks to play these 3 games from the NLA. Daily pick 3 cash flow and play with. You will be supporting sports and culture, nation building and our future. So go out and play, folks, make it a must. You will see what the National Lottery is doing for us. When you play pick 3 cash flow and play with, the NLA will support you all the way.
Starting September 30th, Monday to Friday, these 3 games will be drawn mid-morning, 9:45 a.m., midday, 12:45 p.m., and evenings, 7:45 p.m. The National Lotteries, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Sunday money day.
Living with a chronic non-communicable disease like diabetes or hypertension? Don't let the holiday spirit bump you off track. Continue taking your medications as prescribed. Stay hydrated by drinking at least the daily recommended 8 glasses non-calorie beverage like water and tea. Follow the eating guidelines given to you by your dietitian and be physically active. You don't have to be perfect at every meal. Just be conscious of your choices. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
After a long year of waiting, Flow brings you the magic of Christmas giving. Discounts on devices to bring you closer to your loved ones. Prizes to enjoy with your family and friends. And the best in entertainment bundles for everyone to gather around. This Christmas, one gift brings many more, like more data and speeds to share everything with the family. So sign up, bundle up, switch up, top up, or pay up to win $4,000 in cash or appliances plus other weekly prizes. For the best in Christmas deals and rewards, visit discoverflow.co.
Network News. Members of the National Water and Sewage Authority's recently installed Board of Directors joined the 2022 Christmas hamper distribution team in putting smiles on the faces of some of the most deserving individuals in communities across the nation. The authority continued its Christmas hamper promotion for the 19th consecutive year in 2022.
Over a period of 2 days, a Nawasa team journeyed through communities across the island, delivering hampers to the less fortunate in time for the holidays. 42 hampers were delivered by staff of the authority, supported by members of the Board of Directors and the General Manager, in honor of its corporate social responsibility. General Manager Mr. Christopher Husbands notes that the Christmas hamper promotion is now a way of life for the team.
It's become part of our organizational culture, 19 years running, and I'm hoping that we'll continue for at least another 19 so that persons can benefit island, including Carriacou and Petit Martinique. I know there are persons that look forward to it, and it's all part of us demonstrating that Nawasa is part of the entire nation, and also Nawasa is not just there to many times you hear of Nawasa enforcing some of its regulations, enforcing some of its requirements, but we also give back a lot throughout the year, and this is just one of the initiatives that we do throughout the year in giving back to persons in the community and throughout the nation.
Recently installed Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Philip Alexander, who accompanied the team in distributing hampers in St. Andrew, noted the importance of such activities.
I want to say, first of all, congratulations to the members of staff, the management team, and the directors, and the government of Grenada, really, for making that significant contribution to make an effort to change the lives of people, or at least to assist in changing the lives and helping others than they would normally do. It is important to make sure that those of us who are less fortunate are in a position to share in the joys of Christmas, and I want to wish them all the best.
Nawasa continues committed to honoring its corporate social responsibility while meeting the needs of customers in ways other than just the provision of a safe, adequate, and reliable water supply. Mr. Husbands notes that with an increase in the number of nominations this year, the authority may consider a review of the number of hampers provided with a view to meeting the needs of the public.
As we do our research based on the nominations and we see that there are needy cases, I'm sure that we can certainly increase our support, because that's what it's about. It's not just about a fixed number. We have a guide, we have a budget, but as we continue to review our programs, and not this program, other programs also, we will continue to adjust to meet the requirements of our objectives.
42 individuals benefited this year as the team at Food Fair Carenage added 2 additional hampers to the Nawasa total.
Nawasa's Wendy Chateau with that report there. All right, the condition of some roads is a big concern for many citizens. Let's take a look at the road through the GBN ISO lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISO is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our citizen journalist tonight is concerned about a road that has several people in the Frequente area worried. Last weekend, the fire truck could not pass on the road to tend to a fire in the area. Our ISA reporter says heavy-duty vehicles get stuck on the road all the time due to the deplorable condition of the road when it rains.
The last time the truck come, the truck stick there. I think it's bought by one of them truck. Yeah. The road, the truck come to drop blocks and it can't go. The road is really bad.
Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Up next, the sports news, followed by Around the Globe.
Your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of the season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
If there was ever a time to keep and stay healthy, it's now. We at Hills and Valley are here to help you take deliberate steps to maintain your health. We stayed true to maintaining the most comprehensive rates while stocking the widest range of medicines and health devices, including personal protective equipment. There are so many benefits shopping with us. You get great savings through discounts for senior citizens and reward cards for loyal customers. Ask about owning yours today. Visit us at Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George, Jubilee Street opposite the Grenville Bus Terminal, and at Hillsborough, Carrico. Our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street also stocks the widest range of pharmaceuticals. We are with you on the hills and in the valleys. We are Hills and Valley Pharmacy.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
So magical, simply magical, Foodland magical. Bring your family to Foodland. Friday, December 23rd for a magical night of shopping. A magical night of shopping.
WeatherGuard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Shop
and win at Real Value this Christmas. Anyone spending $50 or more can win $5,000, $2,500, and $1,500 in cash and shopping vouchers. Simply place your receipt with your name, address, and phone number in the barrel provided. Promotion starts November 21st and runs until December 23rd with the grand draw of the morning of December 24th. Plus, anytime you use your Real Value Shoppers card, you can win day passes to Royalton, hamper baskets, wine, and more. Promotion runs from November 21st till December 30th. Shop at Real Value this Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the season to be jolly, and the NLA is giving back loads of prizes to its loyal customers in its exciting Xmas Bonanza promotion. Yes, Grenada! It's your opportunity to win hams and bottles of wine and rum from November 15th to December 31st. Over 450 prizes will be up for grabs during this festive season. Simply purchase a single ticket valued at $12 or more in Lotto, Cash 4, Playway, or Pick 3, and check your tickets for the word ham, wine, or rum. Play daily for chances to win every day. Prizes are redeemable at NLA's head office on the Carenage on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting November 16th, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, supporting sports, culture, and nation building. Happy Christmas, Grenada! Ho, ho, ho!
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, partly cloudy and windy, becoming cloudy at times, with a few brief light to moderate showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 24 degrees Celsius. Wind northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to rough, with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Warning, marine and high surf advisories remain in effect. Tides low at 8 p.m., high at 2:30 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 6:23. The weather on Thursday, December 22, partly cloudy and windy, with a few brief light to moderate daytime showers. On Friday, December 23, the eve before the eve, partly cloudy with a few brief light to moderate showers, increasing in cloudiness and showers overnight. And on Saturday, December 24, Christmas Eve, partly cloudy, windy and hazy, becoming cloudy at times with light to moderate scattered showers. That's the weather. Good evening, sporting fans. Several sporting activities are in the lineup as part of the 49th anniversary of Grenada's independence. The main focus areas will be secondary school cricket, swimming, and for the very first time, beach tennis. According to Raphael Crony, 12 secondary schools will be in cricket competition.
And let me just say that we have moved from the normal under 15 to the senior tournament. And there are reasons for this. We have gone to the senior tournament simply because that we have found that we had difficulty with the CXC exam for the senior students. Therefore, we give them the opportunity now so we could have maximum participation for the schools cricket coming up.
Crony says the senior cricket tournaments, divided into 2 zones, will start on January 23 and climax on February 16, with Carriacou included in the competition.
And I know that the students are very keen. We have not had school cricket for a number of years. We had the COVID, and we had the issue with the Ministry of Education and the teachers, so that really would have pushed us back. We are very happy and really keen to see that cricket is back, and we know that this is really the foundation of cricket when we look back at what has happened in cricket. all our test players, it's Smith and the Pascal and all who you could think of who have gone on to play for the West Indies team came to that program. So we're very keen to know that we are able to get back there to have cricket.
He says beach tennis will be introduced in the lineup of sporting activities.
For the first time, we have beach tennis, and this is our first for us. And it will be exciting. It's on the 4th of February, and it would be at the Grandlands Beach. And that starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. For many of us, it'll be the first time we are seeing it. And it's very exciting that we will have, doubles and singles being played. Actually, the launch for that beach tennis will be held on the 21st of January. They would launch here in Grenada for the first time. And certainly we are really excited to have that beach tennis come to foot.
Meanwhile, as part of activities to celebrate Grenada's 49th anniversary of independence, Swimming Open Championship will be on Grand Mole Beach on February 4 from 9 a.m.
Also on the 4th, we'll be having swimming, and that's Open Championship. Again, the schools, communities will be involved. And let me see, not only from St. George's, but we have persons from the various parishes will be part of that, and that will be held at Grand Mall, and that will be 9 o'clock on the 4th. This are really the discipline that we really focus on, and we are making every effort to make sure that things will run off really at a very high level.
The West Indies men's team will start their 2023 international year with 2 test matches against Zimbabwe. Here's what we can tell you. The visitors will play both matches at the Queen Sports Club in Bulawayo. Zimbabwe Cricket confirmed the schedule on Wednesday, with the first test match slated for February 4 to 8 and the second test from February 12 to 16. Now, ahead of the 2 tests, West Indies will have a 4-day warm-up match against the local side set for January 28 to 31 at Bulawayo Athletic Club. All matches will start at 10 a.m. local time, 4 a.m. Eastern Caribbean time, 3 a.m. Jamaica time. This report, still with news from West Indies cricket, Andre Cooley has been named as interim head coach of West Indies men's team for the upcoming tour of Southern Africa. This follows a meeting of Cricket West Indies Board of Directors on Monday. CWI has since announced that Cooley will oversee the 2-test tour of Zimbabwe from January 28 to February 16, as well as the multi-format tour of South Africa, which includes 2 tests, 3 one-day internationals, and 3 T20 internationals from February 21 to March 28. Cooley, a former Jamaica wicket-keeper and batsman, is currently head coach of Cricket West Indies Academy program. Cricket West Indies also confirmed that the contracts of assistant coaches Roddy Eswick and Monty Desai had ended. That is the sports news for now. The Nigerian national who attempted to infiltrate State House last Thursday has regained consciousness, but he's not responding to questions from the police. Here's the report.
5 days after he was shot while attempting to invade State House, Nigerian national Ikenna Chinenze has regained consciousness, but is not responding to questions by law enforcement officers. This was revealed by crime chief Wendell Blanham during a brief telephone interview with this newscast.
They took him out of the he's not responding to the questions posed by investigators.
Notwithstanding, the crime chief said that they will continue to monitor the Nigerian national. Meanwhile, only recently, Vice President Dr. Barry Jagdeo revealed that a task force has been set up to probe the incident and is pursuing several leads, including conspiracy. Chaos erupted at State House last Thursday after Chinenzi entered the premises and approached the guard hut adjacent to Carmichael Street and said, quote, "I want the president," end quote. He then drew a knife from the waist of his pants and stabbed the presidential guard Telon Pereira and disarmed another of her firearm. Chinenzi retreated to Carmichael Street, where he was shot several times, including to his head.
Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness says a $50 million fund has been established to reward people who provide information that will thwart plans by criminals to hijack goods in transit. TVJ has more.
Christmas is just around the corner, holiday shopping in full swing, but amidst the celebration, Grinches in the form of criminals are wreaking havoc.
Our intelligence is also picking up right across Jamaica, not just in this parish, and we have managed to foil a number of them, that the gangs are organizing around trying to rob business places such as supermarkets and other enterprises. They are trying to hijack shipments of goods, and you will see the level of organization behind it, positioning cars, positioning getaway, positioning lookouts and all kinds of things. So there's a very high level of organization around it, but our intelligence is picking it up, and we are moving in on them.
A policeman was among 2 people arrested a few days ago in connection with the robbery of a delivery truck carrying millions of dollars worth of cooking oil. Business places were also robbed in Manchester.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is making his way to Washington for a summit with President Joe Biden and will address the U.S. Congress in his first known trip outside the country since Russia's invasion began in February. More from Al Jazeera.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, seen here talking to troops in the frontline town of Bakhmut on Tuesday, hadn't officially left his embattled country since Russia's invasion nearly 10 months ago. And his visit to the US, Ukraine's chief backer throughout the war, comes at a critical time. Russia continues to target energy infrastructure, causing millions of people to endure rolling blackouts and freezing winter temperatures. Ukrainian military officials point to the ongoing joint Russia-Belarus military exercises as evidence that Moscow is preparing for a winter offensive, possibly targeting Kyiv. The US is expected to announce another $2 billion worth of assistance, and a bill currently before Congress would give Ukraine an additional $40 billion for 2023. There's also speculation it may supply Ukraine with the highly sophisticated Patriot missile air defense system, despite concerns among some US officials that supplying Patriots may push Moscow to escalate.
Stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines after this. Stay tuned for continued programming on the Grenada Broadcasting Network. First, a reminder of the headlines. GUT President General expresses satisfaction as government pays TAMCC lecturers outstanding increments. RGPF warns against signs of grooming amidst issues of child sexual abuse. Government promises start of halls of justice in 2024. In Around the Globe, regionally, State House intruder not responding to questioning in Guyana. Internationally, Ukrainian president travels to the U.S. to meet U.S. President Joe Biden. Plus, in the sports news, new inclusions in the slate of sporting events for 2023 Independence celebrations. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online, gbn.gd, on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom. Thanks for choosing the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Good night.